Sometimes I feel like a penguin. That's what sound a penguin makes. Sometimes they go. Me, 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 me. They go. I think that's a penguin. Where the hell are my flamingos? If you got to be the designated driver, have fun with it. Drop them off at the wrong damn house. I never liked Jeff Foxworthy. I mean, some of his shit's okay. Welcome back, Officer Mitchell. I thought you said you didn't want to come back here tonight. Hey, I want to report a crime. Larry puked in the aquarium. Don't shoot, don't shoot. I told him don't shoot. Hey, if I lie down on the ground, will you draw me with that chalk y'all have? About halfway through the hula, we realized that Walter wasn't wearing any undershorts. So later I talked to him about it. And I swear to God that, this is my family. I love them. I swear to God I didn't make this up. He said, well, I had a hole in my drawers. I didn't want to embarrass myself. Shit, Walter, you really thought this through or whatever, Hula, hula, hula. Boola, boola, boola. You ever been to Hawaii, Koh Sinaboo? Ever been to Korea? Hmm? You ever heard of the Vor Buffalo Jump? It's up there in South Dakota. I take it they ran buffaloes into theirs, and they were like, the ones that didn't make it, they were like, where are you going to go? Yeah, you can get your arrow back. I would imagine they're real big on that. Get an arrow back. Used to see arrowheads up there at my the uncle that I was related to. You'd see arrowheads. Quite a bit. I don't have any, but no. I got some petrified wood. I see a lot of that for some reason. So I got it. I've talked about that before. It's like I just looked down at the ground and it's like, hey, I know what that is. That's music. Twisted Sister, the music video. Those carrots look delicious. It looks like mashed carrots. He's so polite, but he's so angry. Pass the carrots, please. No, thank you. What was his name? Don't you? What was his name? I don't remember. I carried an M16 so you could carry a twanger? I don't know what that little handle does. Yeah. How do they make it go? I don't know. Ooh. I know there's a trick. You take it like a can and you. Electric guitars are pretty fucking badass. Oh man, it reminds me of that scene in the Back to the Future. I don't remember which one it is. His mom is like putting the moves on him. Hey, butthead. What was his name? Griff? Anyway. He rocks out and he's like, and they're just like, what the fuck? He's like, y'all a little young for that yet or something. 50 sock hop. You look as good as an ice cream sundae, banana split with whipped cream and a cherry on top, and sprinkles. You sure know how to talk to a girl. But, anyway. Great Scots. I saw a Tesla truck, because they kind of look like the DeLorean, the color. God, they look bad. Ugh. I saw one that was black today. Not in my hometown, my hood, but I saw it in the hood over. Anyway, like I said, that's not where we're going on our honeymoon. We're gonna go someplace special. So, and I'm not gonna try and outdo myself. I know you're probably worried about that. He's gonna make a fucking ass out of himself. He's gonna try too hard. No. It's got to be so special. It doesn't have to be that special. It's got to be a little special, but like if we go to Italy, we'll go to Italy. We'll do it up. We'll go all over the place, Shit, we'll go to Ireland, Scotland. That's where I'm from. And we'll go to... Which Korea are you from? The good one or the bad one? Did you flee? Or did you just move? I mean, your family. Yeah, maybe let's, fuck that shit. But... Alaska. All the main ones, Go see the Coliseum. Oh. Whew. It was a long time ago. Baby girl, do you know what happened in this stadium? Well, do you? Yes, I know, gladiators. Yeah, but really take the time. I mean, this was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Okay? These people have came and went. They've lived, they've died. Some of them were killed early. They were husbands, fathers, brothers, friends, soldiers. Most of them were soldiers. So... Anyway, and we're not going to Australia ever. They've got bugs the size of koalabees. So, yeah. It would be cool to see that big red rock, that's smack dab in the center of Australia. Go mingle with the Djibouti Jews, the Dungaree dudes. Maybe meet Crocodile Dundee. What was his name? Mick. What was his real name? Paul Hogan. I think. Something Hogan. Anyway. Why do people hate Trump so much? Motherfucker be gangsta. I like how he doesn't know how to like show affection, you know, for lack of a better word. Like when has a compliment, you know, he's just like, okay, there you go. All right, little boy, there's $100. That's a good boy now. All right, you can go now. You look like a monkey, Kosinaboo. I had no idea you were a video gamer. Actually, I did. I just forgot. Yeah, we're gonna have to remedy that. No more than half an hour a day. But when you've got me in your life, you know, your priorities will change. So. Oh, shit. So you got a man yet? Or are you patiently waiting for me, your future hubby bear? Is your friend still with Jiggy Joe? Like I said, we're going to Casa Bonita. My little Bonita bear. I saw an Amish family the other day, like 5 of them. One dude in his shirt, suspenders, hat, and beard. And all the girls in their matching dresses and bonnets. Holy shit. And they had a little baby, or well, probably like 4 or 5, and it laughed. It was a little girl. It was like, ha 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 ha. You know how babies laugh. If you don't know how they laugh, just contact Hebry Debry. She'll tell you how to laugh. She'll direct you to a YouTube video of babies laughing and getting children playing, families growing together, the love, the happiness, the memories. She's a lesbian. And she's not even dating a sweet, tender, you know, lesbian lover. Ooh, kiss my neck. Yes. Nibble my earlobe. Oh, yeah. Lick my eyeball. Sticking your tongue up my nose. No, she's dating a fucking tomboy who's probably got more testosterone and bigger balls than any dude walking around these days under the age of 35. But, and I remember thinking, is this a recreation? I mean, is this like a living history thing? Did you guys drive your horse and buggy here? What could you possibly be doing here? There's nothing for you here. What are you buying, a blender? Oh, maybe some suspenders, perhaps. Huh? You don't make your own out of cow intestines? What the fuck? I saw in a while back, a couple years ago, whenever I saw an older man and woman up there at the HQ, you know, where I currently am employed. And the dude was walking like 15 feet in front of the old bag, you know, behind him. And it looked like they were walking to a liquor store. So. The devil's playground. Is that a heliocopter? It is. I've heard that heliocopter every now and then for like the last 50 years of my life. I think it must be a private one because I've heard it. I hear because DIA, and I heard it over my grandparents' old house every now and then, and my parents' house, and it goes to DIA and it goes somewhere else and it comes back. So it must be a private business owner. Whatever, busy man, busy nice man. And there's also an airplane, and it's a two-engineer, and it's almost, I don't know if airplanes have an overdrive, but it's always sounds real slow, and it's got that old. It sounds like a radial engine, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is. And I've heard that plane. Maybe it's the same dude. I don't know. But there's two people, because I've lived out here for fairly long time now, right? Like I said, grew up in the burbs. They were starter burbs. They weren't, the burbs. But they were the burbs, yards, sidewalks, neighbors. People out mowing their lawn with their push mower. There's always some jackass who buys a riding mower. Oh, god damn. Fuck you, dude. And he's mowing the lawn after dark because it's got headlights. I mean, I get it, but that's fucking pitiful. You know what I mean? Shit. If you live in some fancy, a house that's kind of where everybody has 3-5 acres, but it's lawn, then I get it. Then you even get you one of them zero turns. But I mean, not in my neighborhood. Everybody was pushing their damn mowers, but I've seen them in like I said, Westminster. That was my hood, the cheap part of town. And my friend lived there, and then he moved in with his mom, who, was married to a dental engineer. He designed dentist tools. She was married to a welder, a cop, and then a dental engineer. So, oh yeah, much nice neighborhood, and there was this jackass. Yeah. And I thought, man, you're a stupid, pitiful little man. I bet you like sports, don't you? I bet you got the basement is yours, and you call it the den. And you probably even got a sign that you made or bought that says the den. And you got the little couch, with the fucking the Broncos, the Bronx, little blanket, you got the memorabilia and shit. Wait, didn't you say that's classy? Yeah, I did say that. Sports fans are just such wretched pieces of shit, though. The only saving grace is if he has a working bar, with a keg with the big handles, I'll get you a mug of little something, Daz. Oh, that's funny as shit. Let's say you had a bunch of beers in your house, and you decided to just get rid of them, right? So you're like, okay, well, I don't want to dump that down the septic and shit because the little bugs are like, ooh, party at my place. And you're like, no, you guys got a job to do. I can't have you motherfuckers drunk. But so you decide to pour that shit in a bucket, right? But let's say you don't want to dump it outside because you don't want to get ants and shit, right? I mean, you probably would anyway, but let's just say you decide to take that bucket, like a 3.5 gallon bucket of beer, and you get pulled over, and the cop is like, boy, you got a problem. And you're not under the influence, but he's like, shit, dude, look. And if you got all the bottles with you, right? So you get charged with 24 counts of open container. It's like, well, they're empty. And the cop's like, well, they're in the bucket, son. Unintended consequences. Ain't that some shit? And you'd be like, well, I mean, I didn't want to, I dump it out at my place, but I don't want to get ants. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, I've heard it all, man. Oh, I had a couple beers, but the dog had a lot. Or my favorite, I had a lot of beers, but the dog only had a few, and that's why the dog's driving. Son? That's funny as shit. But, anyway. Guess that's all I have to say, baby. Pretty sure. Yeah.